In a recent campaign event in South Carolina, President Joe Biden revealed his desire to possess emergency authority to shut down the border, sparking both concern and skepticism among current and former officials at the Department of Homeland Security, DHS. While the president claims progress on a bipartisan bill aimed at enhancing border security, insiders question the practicality and potential consequences of such a move. According to sources familiar with the ongoing negotiations, the proposed bill would compel DHS to close the border if daily migrant encounters surpass 5,000 over a 7-day period or if a single day sees over 8,500 crossings. During a shutdown, a limited number of 1,400 undocumented migrants per day would be permitted to legally cross through ports of entry. However, restrictions would persist until migrant encounters decrease below 75% of the triggering number and remain at that level for at least a week. DHS would then cautiously reopen the border over a 2-week period. Critics argue that such stringent measures could keep the border closed for months, posing challenges and potential CHAOS. Border Patrol agents currently process and release around 85% of migrants into the US, with the majority awaiting immigration hearings. The proposed shutdown could disrupt this process, requiring the cooperation of Mexico to manage the influx of migrants. 2 former and 2 current DHS officials emphasize the necessity of Mexico's collaboration in successfully closing the border and blocking asylum seekers. However, doubts arise about the feasibility of such cooperation, with one former official stating, "You can't shove back 8,000 migrants a day without the Mexicans' approval." Concerns are raised about potential surges in vulnerable border areas, such as remote regions in Arizona and Del Rio, Texas, as witnessed during the Haitian migrant crisis in 2021. An administration official defends the proposal, stating that additional resources are crucial to border security and urging Congress to pass a bipartisan agreement. However, critics, including some Customs and Border Protection (CBP) officers, view Biden's statements as more of a political message than a practical solution. "It seems to be strictly political," says a former official. "CBP and Border Patrol are pretty upset at this point." Current officials express concerns about the effectiveness of the proposal, pointing to the limited success of similar measures employed during Title 42, a COVID policy aimed at preventing asylum seekers from crossing the border. As both supporters and critics await further developments, the proposal remains a point of contention, raising questions about its practicality, potential repercussions, and the need for effective collaboration between the US and Mexico to address the complex issue of border control. The Mexican government and DHS have yet to respond to requests for comments, leaving the fate of the proposal uncertain.